Football's biggest stars are living in a reality far beyond normal luxury. From Riyad Mahrez's mansion in Saudi Arabia to Lionel Messi casually exploring $11 million homes in South Florida, their lifestyles feel unreal. But the biggest shock comes from Cristiano Ronaldo, who didn't just upgrade his house, he redefined what home means. Instead of a traditional villa, Ronaldo went completely off-grid, purchasing 2 private island villas at Nujuma, an ultra-exclusive Ritz-Carlton reserve on Saudi Arabia's western coast. There are no roads, no casual visitors, and no easy access. You arrive only by chartered boat or seaplane, instantly separated from the outside world. The island itself is built for extreme exclusivity, featuring just 19 villas total, each placed directly on white sand and surrounded by crystal-clear water that looks untouched. This isn't just luxury, it's total isolation, privacy, and control. And Ronaldo didn't settle for one. He secured 2 villas, turning the entire experience into his personal escape within an already ultra-exclusive private island setting. One is a 3-bedroom villa designed for family time. The other, a smaller 2-bedroom escape meant for peace and quiet, both tucked inside the same ultra-private setting. Step inside and it's not what you'd expect. Forget flashy gold finishes and over-the-top designs. Everything here is calm, intentional, soft colors, natural materials, open spaces. At Ronaldo's private island villas, the design keeps the ocean constantly in view through massive glass windows, making it feel like the outside world never disappears. The spaces flow directly into private pools and shaded decks, blurring indoor and outdoor living into one seamless experience. But the real luxury isn't just architecture, it's the lifestyle. No traffic, no noise, no crowds, just slow mornings, peaceful swims, long breakfasts, and endless time by the water as the sky changes over the sea. It's less a home and more an escape most people will never experience. Next is Neymar Jr., whose Rio mansion feels like a private resort located in an ultra-exclusive gated community, often called the Beverly Hills of Brazil. The estate reportedly cost around $10 million. Inside, it features 6 bedrooms, luxury bathrooms, and even an underground wine cellar with over 3,000 bottles. Outside, it levels up with a full tennis court, beach volleyball area, and a massive resort-style pool. And it gets even wilder. Helicopters can land on the property, and an $8 million yacht can dock right at the estate. The home is so large, it was even used as a filming location for The Expendables, with a full gym that feels like a professional training facility. Unlike Ronaldo's ultra-private island escape, Neymar's place is built for energy, hosting friends, relaxing in style, and living loud at the highest level. And just when you think it can't get bigger, next up is David Beckham, who didn't buy one dream home. He built an entire luxury empire. Then there's David Beckham, and his lifestyle isn't about having one dream home. It's about building a portfolio of them, each one more unreal than the last. In one of his most insane properties, a Miami penthouse sitting high above the skyline, there are 4 separate pools. One is indoors on the 61st floor. The other 3 sit outside, surrounded by palm trees and ocean views. And it doesn't stop there. He's got a 2-story private gym, a full movie theater, and even a rooftop helipad, meaning he can literally fly in and land at his front door. That's not convenience. That's another level entirely. David Beckham continues to operate on another level of luxury real estate. His $33 million Los Angeles mansion includes elevators, a private library, a recording studio, and total privacy behind rows of palm trees, with supercars like Rolls-Royces, Bentleys, and Ferraris constantly coming and going. But he didn't stop there. He later added an $80 million waterfront estate that broke local records. Inside are an infinity pool, rooftop lounges, a floating staircase, and bathrooms designed to blur indoor and outdoor living. Outside, there's a private yacht dock right on the water. Every Beckham property feels less like a house and more like a 5-star resort you never have to leave. Meanwhile, Lionel Messi takes a completely different approach. His $9 million Barcelona home is all about control, not size. Frustrated by noise, he reportedly spent over $20 million buying nearby properties just to secure total privacy. Inside, there's a full training gym, a Muhammad Ali tribute wall, and even a rare indoor basketball court. Outside, the estate includes a full football pitch, a large pool with mountain and sea views, and a custom playground for his kids. For Messi, it's not about showing off. It's a fully self-contained world built for training, family, and complete control. Now switch gears, because next up feels less like a home and more like a high-security vault. We're talking about Raheem Sterling. The moment you step inside, it doesn't ease you in. It hits you with detail everywhere. Even the bathroom feels like a statement piece, with high-end finishes like sterling silver accents and diamond-inspired surfaces. Nothing about it is ordinary. Then there's the private cinema room, a full theater setup with a starlit ceiling overhead, turning movie night into a full experience instead of just watching a screen. Outside the living spaces, the lifestyle continues in the garage, home to elite machines like a G-Wagon and a Bentley, just part of a much bigger collection. At one point, the cost of living in this kind of setup reportedly hit around $190,000 a week in rent. That alone shows the level we're dealing with. But what really defines Sterling's place is presentation. Every corner is designed to stand out. Lighting, finishes, layout, everything built to feel intentional and high impact. Next up is Karim Benzema, and his mansion feels more like it was built for a world leader than a footballer. Inside, everything is about comfort wrapped in luxury, huge open spaces, oversized rooms, and a design that makes every area feel larger than life. There are massive walk-in closets, wall-built fireplaces, and a private gym placed right next to a jacuzzi, blending training and recovery in one seamless zone. Nothing feels cramped or limited. Every corner is intentionally expanded, as if space itself is the main luxury feature. At around $5 million, it stands out in Spain, not for flashy extras, but for pure scale, flow, and practicality under one roof. Now the focus shifts completely, because next is all about location over size. We're talking about Kylian Mbappé. Instead of a giant isolated mansion, Mbappé chose something different. He planted himself right in the heart of Paris. His $7 million apartment puts him inside the city he once dreamed of dominating. And inside, it feels less like a home and more like a five-star hotel suite. Clean lines, modern finishes, everything polished to perfection. Even the bathroom looks straight out of a luxury resort, with a sleek walk-in shower and high-end detailing everywhere you look. But the real showstopper isn't inside the walls, it's the view. From his bedroom, he can see the Eiffel Tower glowing over Paris, a daily reminder of how far he's come. Around him, designer stores, historic streets, and the energy of one of the world's most iconic cities. The apartment isn't overloaded with features. It doesn't need to be. Everything inside is intentional, minimal, and premium. And just when you think luxury can't scale any further. Next up is Wayne Rooney, who didn't just buy space, he built an entire private world. Because Rooney's home isn't just big, it feels like its own estate kingdom. Wayne Rooney's place isn't just a mansion, it's basically a private entertainment complex built for real life off the pitch. Inside, it goes all out. There's a full man cave with its own bar made for hanging out and hosting. Right next to it, a golf simulator, something you don't see in most homes, but perfect for Rooney's lifestyle. Then it keeps stacking features, a massive games room, a full-scale home cinema, and even a carbon fiber bathtub that shows just how customized everything gets. Nothing here is random. It's all built around comfort, entertainment, and lifestyle, not just luxury for show. And even with all of that, the price sits around $20 million, which is actually modest compared to some other football estates. Now shift to a completely different vibe. Harry Kane doesn't go for loud luxury. His home doesn't try to grab attention from the street, but once you step inside, it changes everything. Worth around $13 million, his London estate sits in one of the city's most exclusive, gated areas. It spans roughly 16,700 square feet across 4 floors, and everything inside feels intentional. You walk into a bright entrance hall flooded with natural light from a massive skylight. From there, the home opens into a huge living space centered around a marble fireplace with glass doors leading straight out to a private garden overlooking a golf course. But the real focus is wellness. There's a full recovery zone inside the house, lap pool, sauna, steam room, and relaxation space all in one area. Next to it sits a private gym built to professional training standards. Upstairs, 6 bedrooms each feel like suites. The master bedroom comes with a marble bathroom, a skylight over the tub, and a walk-in wardrobe designed like a luxury boutique. Even the kids' rooms are customized, including a mini stadium-style reading nook. Downstairs, a cinema, games room, and full entertainment space. Outside, you get an outdoor kitchen, fire pit, and hidden lounge spots designed for privacy. Every part of Kane's home is built with purpose, not excess. Up next, we move to a player whose home isn't about size or flash. but about routine, discipline, and personal milestones. Marcus Rashford doesn't live in a house built to impress you with size or flashy extras. Instead, everything inside is tied directly to his journey. The first thing that hits you is his personal trophy and memorabilia room. It's not just decoration, it's a timeline. England caps, starting from his under-16 days all the way to senior level, each one tied to a specific moment in his career. Even his boots from his first FA Cup win are there, turning the space into a living record of everything he's achieved. The kitchen, surprisingly simple. Rashford isn't focused on cooking, so a private chef handles meals and nutrition. The fridges are practical, drinks, essentials, even separate storage zones. But nothing feels overstyled or showy. His home gym is built for purpose, not size. It's used alongside club training, with equipment focused on conditioning and recovery. He even pushes intensity further with routines like cycling inside a steam room, pure performance focus. Then there's the lounge area, and this is where things feel the most personal. Designed with help from his mum, it's warm, relaxed, and lived in. This is where he unwinds, often watching documentaries about discipline, mindset, and success. What makes Rashford's home different is simple. It's not about status, it's about meaning. Now shift gears, because next up is Xavi Simons, and his approach is completely different. His home isn't built to impress anyone walking through the door. It's built for how he actually lives. At the center is a chill-out space. That's the entire mood of the house. It's where he relaxes, spends time with family, and fully disconnects from football pressure. Nothing is over-designed. Everything is clean, simple, and functional. And when it's time to switch off completely, there's one go-to: his PlayStation. Phone down, distractions gone, just gaming and hanging out with friends. No noise, no excess, just calm, control, and comfort. Xavi Simons treats the small things like they matter just as much as the big moments, and that's exactly what defines his lifestyle. Even his hobbies aren't random. He keeps a full table tennis setup at home and doesn't stop there. He actually travels with it. That's how locked in he is on the things he enjoys. Then there's his reading habit. Books on mindset, discipline, and personal growth aren't decoration. They're part of his routine, especially during quieter moments when he's reflecting or resetting mentally. His wardrobe tells the same story: clean, organized, no chaos, just everyday fits and football gear laid out for function, not display. What stands out most is how grounded everything feels. Nothing is loud, nothing is trying too hard. It's just a life built on balance and focus. Now we move completely, because next up is a house that doesn't feel like a home. It feels like a performance headquarters. We're talking about Sadio Mané. Forget flashy design. Mané built his home around one thing: performance. The real heart of the house is downstairs. That's where everything happens. A full gym, pro-level recovery systems, ice baths, saunas, steam rooms, even advanced cryotherapy setups. It's basically a club training center hidden underground, and he actually uses it. After matches, he comes straight home and goes through recovery, like it's part of training, not something extra. That same space also turns into downtime mode, with ping pong and lounge areas mixed in. Train hard, relax, repeat. Upstairs shifts the energy slightly. There's a cinema room, a kitchen for fresh, clean meals, and even a dedicated prayer room that plays a major role in his daily routine. Nothing here is random. Every room has a purpose. This isn't a house built to impress, it's built to keep him ready. Now we move to a player who takes that idea even further, where everything in his home is designed around one obsession: staying in peak condition every single day. Erling Haaland lives like every meal is part of his training plan. He keeps it simple, but extremely intentional. Steak, potatoes, clean ingredients, and full control over what goes on his plate. He even sources raw milk, fresh meat, and local honey himself, making sure everything meets his standards. When he cooks, it's not random, it's strategy. He uses an outdoor grill for high-heat cooking, locking in flavor and controlling fat and texture like a pro. For Haaland, food isn't just fuel, it's part of the system. Gym, recovery, kitchen, everything connects to one thing: performance. Now switch gears, because next up is a house that isn't even finished, but already feels massive. Riyad Mahrez is building his Saudi home from the ground up, and even in its unfinished state, it's already on another level. Around 8 bedrooms, huge open spaces, and even a private elevator built inside the house. But here's the twist: when he first got it, it was completely empty. No furniture, no kitchen, nothing. Just a blank luxury canvas. Instead of moving into something ready-made, Mahrez turned it into a full custom project. Every detail is being designed from scratch. Layouts, interiors, dressing rooms, living spaces, even upgrades to the outdoor pool and garden. It's still evolving, still being shaped, still growing. And that's what makes it interesting. This isn't just a house yet. It's a work in progress built around his lifestyle. Now the real question, if you had to live like one of these stars, would you pick Ronaldo's private island escape or Neymar's full resort mansion?